Howdy do y'all, this is John, and today we're talking about The Fallout, a new movie on HBO Max right now. And in The Fallout, it deals with the trauma of a young student after a school shooting occurred, and these new friendships she developed while going through the trauma. Okay, first and foremost, the acting in the movie's good. I like the acting. I like Jenna Ortega in the movie. I like what she was doing with this character. The trauma, thanks to the acting, was very convincing within the film. It felt like a lot of people were going through a lot of different things thanks to the acting. And I also liked the concept that they were going for in terms of the idea itself. Movies that deal with these tragedies with school shootings are very hard to come by. A lot of people just don't want to make them, which is a bit understandable. And to take this rarely used thing and make a movie of it, make a movie about what people go through after the fact, is a good idea. However, in the end, I just cannot enjoy this film. Ultimately, the movie's a little bit on the boring side. It goes along at a bit of a snail's pace, and by the last half an hour, you just want it to end. There's quite a few things that deal with it, one of which is there's some pretty unconvincing aspects about it. The parents of some of these kids are a little too chill about the whole thing. If I had to deal with this, my parents would be freaking out every day for months on end. However, some of these parents just don't seem to care. There's this one girl who she befriends, and her parents, they don't care. They're out and away, and they barely even interact with their own daughter. Given the situation, that just doesn't seem very possible. There's also this one character, Nick, where they decide to put in this political subplot about friggin' gun control. And I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, no. It seemed a little insensitive to me that they went and put some sort of political piece in a movie about a tragedy that so many people go through every year. I'm gonna have to compare this to Run, Hide, Fight real quick. Run, Hide, Fight did this whole thing the way you should. Run, Hide, Fight, yeah, it took an action movie route. I technically have no issue with. I know some people do, but this is just me. I have no issue with that. However, what it says about these situations is just common sense. It's the reality of what's going on that's causing these things to get worse. The lack of people valuing life anymore. The media essentially glamorizing these whole things. Social media's influence on the whole thing with people wanting to get followers and all that crap. This is what's causing all of this to just get worse. But instead, they want this guy, Nick, is taking the wimpy David Dobrik route of blaming the tool this idiot who shot up the school used. That's not how this works. Because criminals, they're always going to get a gun no matter what you do. No matter what laws you put in place, they're always going to get a gun. Guys, in the end, I found the movie to be boring. I did not like the fact that they put a political subplot in it. However, there is a good idea here, and the acting is good. It's just the route they took, I cannot stand. I'm gonna give The Fallout a 4. Well, that's all the time I have for today. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Please also subscribe if you're new to the channel. And as always, please remember, the Brodetsky will.